So next in our Lineup Cruncher tutorial series, we want to talk a bit about how to create multiple lineups. So this is in the case where you want to enter 2, 5, 10, 20 lineups in a particular contest, but you want to make sure those lineups are varied enough to give you the maximum chance of cashing. There's a few ways to do that and we're going to cover them, but we're going to start with the unique players setting. So if we go to the Cruncher options again from the advanced settings menu, you'll see there's a bunch of options here, and here we're going to look at this unique players per lineup. So basically what this does is it adds a constraint in the back end when we're building your lineups that each one has to be at least 2 players different from all of the other lineups that you've created. And that number can vary between 2 and 8 or 9 depending on the platform. So for example, if we set it at 5 unique players per lineup and we close, and then we go to crunch lineup from all, you'll find that the lineups that you get back in return are much more varied. So you can see here that now the lineup 1 has a score of 365, whereas lineup 2 has a score of 352. And that's because at least 5 players who were in your first lineup are not in your second. If you compare that to when we change that to be a lower number, so if we set that to 2 for example, and repeat the crunch lineup process, the lineups that we'll get now are much more tightly packed. So that here the first lineup scores 365, but the second scores 363. And sort of that's the trade-off. The more unique players you have, the lower your projected score is going to be on subsequent lineups, but it also means you're better exposed to variance. If 2 or 3 of these players have a bad game, then those players are likely to still be in your second lineup here, whereas if you had 5 players different between lineups, the chances are that they're not going to be.